Hello lovelies. Lesley, not quite enough. Don't know yet, I'll let you know by the end of the week. How is everyone? I hope you're all okay. Thank you for all the thoughts, comments and messages, much appreciated. So how have we been? Very straightforward journeys to the hospital this week, that was a bonus. 3 hours there, 2.5 back, so I'll take that very happily. And hopefully only another 2 more of those journeys before the patient's home, so that will be a good thing. What else have we been up to? Haven't talked much about my latest knitting project, which is a test knit. I will show you a picture of the work in progress later in the week. I'm doing a test knit for Jacqueline Cieslak, and I do hope I'm pronouncing her surname right as I'm doing a test knit for her. It's a new sweater called the Chroma Pullover. I got to hear of it because I'm on her mailing list, so she updates people when she has new patterns out and things happening. And the request was in, and it's a colour block sweater. It's got my name on it really, hasn't it? So I've started that. It's quite an oversized sweater, so it feels like a slow knit, but it's also been a function of how much time I've had to dedicate to it, and I'm hopeful that this week, I'll be able to spend a bit more time. I've got more evenings at home, that sort of thing. So yes, that's quite exciting. It does mean that I have to stick to the pattern. She is flexible in that, you know, if you wanted to make it slightly longer or something, it doesn't have an issue with that. So I may do that. It will depend on the yarn I have available in the colours that I've chosen, so we'll see. But yes, that's quite exciting. So I will show you progress as and when I can. Apart from that, yeah, just plodding on. Same old, same old. The weather's turned here in southern Europe. They've got temperatures in the 40s. That's 40s Celsius. I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit. But I know that blood temperature is 37 point something in Celsius. So we're way over that. So, and obviously anyone in southern Europe watching, my thoughts are with you. I hope that you are safe and that those you love and care about are also safe. Just been watching the news footage of people, you know, classic holiday destination roads, for example, and people being evacuated from hotels away from the danger areas. And as always, the kindness of strangers, the local people who are helping out, providing water, food, looking after people. It's heartwarming. So I hope everyone is safe. Freezing cold here. I'm going to put my cardi on in a minute. It's only a small island. We get chilly on it. So I will be back later in the week. Cheers. Hello lovelies. How are we? It's now Thursday, and I said that I would show you my test knit, and here it is. This is coming up a brighter red on my camera screen. I don't know how it's going to appear on your television / laptop / phone / whatever you're watching videos on. It's more of a sort of clarity red. This looks brighter. It's a nice colour, but brighter. So this is my test knit from the pattern is by Jacqueline Cieslak. It's called the Chroma Pullover, and as I said earlier, it's a blocked colour sweater in an oversized shape. Just perfect for me. So yes, I'm enjoying it. I mean, because it's oversized, because it has that kind of boxy shape to it, although it is slightly more shaping than a boxy. The rows are lasting forever because they're big. You know, it's oversized, so the rows are lasting for a long time. And I had initially thought about potentially making it slightly longer than the original pattern. That's actually going to come down to yarn availability, whether I've got enough in this colour to do more than I'd initially anticipated. But we'll see, because it may also come down to time and willingness, given that these rows seem very, very long. But it's a simple, I can talk to you and knit without having to look at it. You know, it's a simple piece, so I can do it in a lot of different places while I'm checking work on the screen, whilst I'm watching TV, whilst I'm watching podcasts. It's a good, I believe the phrase is potato chippy knit. See, that's something that works in American English, but in UK English, potato chips are called crisps. So that would make this a crispy knit. I don't think that's quite the image we're going for, is it? So that is this week. The podcast will be up tomorrow, all being well. Month-end podcast, similar length to previous months. I've got some bits and pieces to talk about, but it's not going to be massively long. Also tomorrow, it's the Zoom call hosted by the lovely Valerie and Barbara from the Flame and Fibre podcast. So if you're interested in joining in, I know Barbara is more than delighted to welcome all comers. So go to Ravelry, go to the Flame and Fibre group thread, and there's a sticky to post at the top which will give you the details of the Zoom call. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening UK time, so 8 o'clock Europe, and then depending on where you are in the States, I think it's 11 o'clock Eastern, but the details are on that post, so go and have a little looky and you'll see the details there. And this next week coming will be fun. I'm hoping that the weather brightens up, because we've had a lot of rain in the last 24 hours. The good folks of Southern Europe would be very grateful to have some of the rain we've had in the last 48 hours. It's been very heavy at times. I'm hoping it dries up here next week, because towards the end of the week I have a visit from my niece and great niece. So we'll be out playing. I've sent details to my niece of things we can do, things that, you know, she can choose what's best for her daughter, because I don't know what a 2.5-year-old wants to do. No idea. But there are attractions we can go to. There are zoos. We can go to the farm that I went with Mandy a few weeks ago. There's in Hastings, it's Old Town Week this coming week, so there are events on. So I've sent all the details to my niece, and she can have a look, and we can see, you know, what the weather suggests and what we fancy doing. So that should be good fun. Yeah, I think that's it for the next week. That will be fun enough, I feel. But I hope whatever you're doing, you have a good week. I hope you're able to spend it with people you want to and do things you enjoy, and that the weather is treating you kindly wherever you are in the world. So take very good care. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow for the podcast, or next week for the vlog. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.